What is the real definition of the manifestation? I've been actually in the manifestation department from almost 2 years. Okay, it's not been years, but I came across a lot of the different content, a lot of the different people talking about different ways, a different culture, different religion. Everybody has a new definition or a different meaning of the manifestation. So today I'm going to talk about what is the real or actual definition of manifestation. We're going to deep dive into the juicy part. It's going to be really deep video, so hang on, grab your coffee or tea, whatever you have, whatever you like to have, or the juice, whatever. Or even if you don't want to have it, it's still fine, but we're gonna have chat. Let's dive in. Hey guys, welcome. I'm Parshvika. On this channel, we talk a lot about self-improvement, manifestation, relationship, feminine energy. If you enjoyed it, give a thumbs up, consider subscribing for more such videos. We have two small mini courses. One is a feminine energy, masculine energy course. Another course is about attracting partner relationship. The links are in description. Also the female self-care planner, the links are in description. Anyways, let's get into the juicy part. The juicy part is the definition of the manifestation. You might have come across some spiritual content, or this is the first time coming across. It's going to be really a deep video. So what exactly the manifestation is all about creating your life. In simple terminology, you create your life. Now it seems very simple, but then you're going to ask, how do I create my life? Well, you create your life first here. Like whatever you see here, whatever you feel here, whatever you imagine here, it reflects in the 3D, because it's kind of like a hologram or a projector. You can say it as a projector. So this is a source and it's projecting out in the 3D. So you're creating everything here based on what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you are visualizing, imagining, what you're expecting. All that stuff is actually manifesting in the 3D. And a lot of the people have a hot and cold reaction with their 3D. Sometimes they like it, sometimes they don't like it. It's because they think thoughts here which are mixed. Sometimes they are positive, sometimes they are negative, and that's why that reflects it. So a lot of the people say, okay, I'm manifesting a relationship, I'm manifesting a partner or a job or a money or a car. My manifestation is only successful if I get that thing in the 3D. If I experience or touch, taste, smell, see that thing in the 3D, I can experience through all my 5 senses in the 3D. That means my manifestation is working, I'm getting what I want. That's the definition you came across a lot of the content if you have been consuming a lot. How to manifest fast, how to manifest instantly. You're doing this wrong, it's not working, why you're not getting what you want. Everything is so much externalized. They're all talking about, okay, you need to go out in the 3D and get something in the 3D. So you do these techniques, you do this and blah, 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 blah stuffs, and you're gonna see it's gonna manifest it. And if it's not manifested in the 3D, that means you're doing something wrong. So you gotta work on your shadow work, inner work, and all that stories is there on the internet. You get a lot of the content, but guys, I can say everything is right and wrong. But when you go deep and truly understand the real definition of the meaning, then we have it actually backwards. This is actually different than what we see it. So the real definition of manifestation, which I came across and which I'm realizing. In the beginning, I didn't realize it because I was just coming across this new content. So now I realize it, and I see like, oh, it's very deep than what we see. That okay, I'm just gonna visualize here, I'm gonna imagine a form here, and it's gonna show up in the 3D. And yeah, that's the manifestation. Simple. Yes, it's a manifestation, but it's way more beyond that. It's way more deep that. It's not just about manifesting a house, car, partner, relationship, whatever. We all do need things, and we're gonna get all those things. But manifestation is a lifestyle. So what's the real definition? The real definition of manifestation is I already have it. I already have it. I don't need it in the 3D. I don't want to see in the 3D. I don't want to experience in the 3D because I already have it. Because once you realize you are the source, you are the creator, and there are so many parallel versions of you, and you can only have in the 3D if you can have it first here. You can't have it in the 3D if you can't have it here. Many people take it backwards. They think that if I'm doing affirming, if I'm doing manifestations, like if I'm doing all these techniques, that I'm gonna show up in the 3D. Guys, you're not doing these techniques, you're not doing these methods for manifestation. You're doing these techniques for yourself, not for manifesting. You don't have to do anything for manifesting. You don't have to do literally anything. Just think here, forget about it, it's gonna manifest. And happens in your life, like the small things that doesn't really matter to you, you don't even care whether they happen or not, and then they happen because you have a zero resistance, you just think about it and totally forget about it, and it manifested in the 3D. But when the things that you put it on the pedestal thinking that they're so freaking important, without that your life will be miserable, you're gonna go to hell, whatever, those things takes forever, takes so long, because you have the definition of the 3D, definition of the manifestation reverse. You think that I'm only successful manifester if I visualize, if I get it in the 3D. No, no. 3D is just a reflection of what you have here. So what is the most important thing is here. So who you are here, how do you see yourself here? That's gonna dictate everything in the 3D. So that's the real definition of the 3D, or real definition of manifestation. And I know everybody has their own manifestation definition. Some people say it different based on their experience, knowledge, what they have seen working for them and for others. Everybody is right, okay? Everybody is right. That's what I can say. But you do what resonates with you. Simple. I've done all these different techniques, and I realized that when I'm doing the technique, I feel good. But when I'm not doing these techniques, I'm out in the world, I feel bad, because I feel like I'm waiting for things to happen in the 3D. I feel like I'm only a great manifester if they manifest in the 3D, and I'm waiting. And you see that it's actually not right. When you're waiting, that means you don't have it. When you have it, you don't wait it. You already live it, right? So you gotta live it. You gotta live at the end, or you gotta live from the end of having those things already. So when you're waiting, you don't have it. It's actually totally opposite. So you can't come out of the technique and say that it's not happening, it's not coming. Because if you say that, that means you don't have it. That's why only you can save it. And when you can say that it's not there, and that's why I'm waiting for it to happen, that means I don't have it right now, and that's gonna show up in the 3D. You're not gonna have it. Simple. So when you say that you have it, then it means you are not waiting, you're not looking for a proof in the 3D, you don't want it in the 3D because you know you already have it. You see how it's going? It's very deep if you're coming across this content for the first time. When I came across this first time, I was like, wow, wait a second, it's very deep. It's very deep. I need to sit on it, sleep on it, and digest this thought, because it's very deep. Because when I say I have it, that means I don't need a proof in the 3D. That means I'm not waiting. I don't want 3D to conform to it. I don't want things to change outside of me. Let it be the way it is, whatever. And I already have it. That is the manifesting. That is manifestation. Manifestation is not just getting those things in the 3D. Manifestation is understanding and realizing that you already have it here first. And when you truly have it here, then you manifest in the 3D. And that's the manifestation, that I already have it here. I'm a powerful manifestor. I already have it here. That's it. I don't need it in the 3D. I don't need the proof because I already have it. You see? When you say you already have it, you don't need 3D to change. You don't need to see or touch or taste or smell. But when you say that I need to taste, touch, and smell and all that stuff, that means you don't have it. When you have it, you don't need to feel it, right? And that's the manifestation. That's all about manifestation. Take your time, sit on it, sleep on it, whatever, guys. Just go deep into this topic. It's really meaningful, and it's really amazing when you go deep and you see that, wow, I couldn't even imagine these things from my mind. I never came across such content before. And yes, it happened with me same as well. When I realized these things, it's like I don't need in the 3D, because when I say I need in the 3D, because I say that I want 3D to change, that means I don't have it. And when I say I have it, then I don't want the 3D to change. I don't want anything outside of me change, and I'm not waiting anymore. So that's the manifestation. Manifestation is not just happening in the 3D. Manifestation is that you don't need things to happen in the 3D, because it's already there. You already have it. You already feel it. You already smell it in your imagination, in your imaginary mind, whatever. That's the real definition of the manifestation. I know everybody has their own stuff and everything is right, okay? Because we have the different teachings, we are different beings, everybody thinks differently. That's why these different things are there. So whatever resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it, okay? That's what I want to tell you. But you got to realize that you don't need things to manifest in the 3D, then you are manifesting. No, you don't need in the 3D because you already have it. That's the manifestation. I hope it makes sense. Let me know. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.